Hey guys, Stephen Funky here from Acer. I'm gonna go ahead and run you down, give you a bit of information about this brand new product. Now this is our new Predator Triton 700. This is a gaming laptop, and it's built with extremely high-end premium components. But first, I'm actually going to tell you a little bit about the design. So you can see right away from looking at this that we have a radically different design when you compare this to other consumer notebooks on the market. So we actually have down here the keyboard. Now normally the keyboard will be back and there'll be a trackpad here. We've actually swapped the touchpad and the keyboard layout. And this is a mechanical keyboard, by the way. Not full size, obviously, as you can see, but it is mechanical. You can probably hear the click. This here is actually a window. So we use the design philosophy from our Predator 21X, our giant monster gaming notebook. And we actually took that philosophy and put it into this device. So we had the window before with, you could see our AeroBlade fan in the 21X. We actually have the same thing. So we've got our AeroBlade fan over here, and that'll have LEDs. So when the machine's running, you'll be able to see that. And then here, even though this is a window where we can actually see the heat pipes that are helping to cool this powerful device, this is actually also a touchpad. So we have Gorilla Glass here, and this is actually how we control the pointer for this notebook. So a very cool, very unique feature and very unique design for this product. Now, of course, on the inside, that's what counts, right, is the performance. We're going to have the latest 7th gen Intel CPU. So that'll be, obviously super powerful. We'll be able to overclock that as well because of our insane cooling system. We'll also have the latest GeForce GTX 10 series graphics. I can't release to you exactly what it's going to be called, but this is going to be retailing for the higher end model will be about $299. So you can imagine for a $3,000 laptop, this will have the top of the line graphics card. I can also tell you that in order to have these components running at full power, and today on stage I announced that our preliminary benchmarks for this device is getting a 3D Mark score of 1700, which is super, super insane. We're talking notebooks twice as thick are getting the same benchmark score or lower. So the reason we can do that is because of our cooling system. So you took a glance at that already, but the reason what's powering it is there are two AeroBlade 3D fans inside, and that's a new version of those which we announced today. We've combined the axial style fan with a blower style fan. If you know DIY computers, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And combining those two together in one design is what gives us this super insane cooling performance on air. It's really nice. Now, this is a full HD IPS display, so that's pretty nice, pretty standard. And let's see, what else can I tell you? We have this really cool feature on the side here, and I will pull this out for you. Now, this is actually a hidden USB port for your wireless mouse. So we know gamers always, are using mice right now. The current trend, we've got some cool products out that are wireless gaming mice. That market's growing right now. So we're aware of that, and we gave this nice little feature for those. In terms of other I/O and connectivity, we've got your standard, a bunch of USB ports, a bunch of cool stuff. You can see over here, we've got our full-sized Ethernet port. That's obviously super important. And we do have a Thunderbolt port as well next to the power button right here, which is really nice. On the back, we have our pretty standard HDMI and display port, as well as the power port there. And you can see we've got a nice blue accent here in the cooling on the back as well, in the vents. So this laptop comes in at just 18.9 millimeters thick, putting it below what we define as an Ultrabook, which is about 20 millimeters. Now you can see here, I'll just put my finger next to the device. Actually, it's the same width as my finger, which is pretty, I didn't know my finger was 18.9 millimeters, but there you go. So this is really cool, extremely thin product. So the performance that we're getting out of this with 1700 score in 3D Mark is absolutely ridiculous. No one can do this at this Z height. So this is really an incredible product, very thin and extremely powerful gaming device. Of course, we've got other good stuff inside, storage is, SSDs and RAID 0, all kinds of cool stuff. 32 gigs of memory, but you guys know it's all high-end stuff here with Predator devices. So again, I'm Steven. This is the Predator Triton 700. Thanks very much.